Alright, guys, here's another exciting new episode of Fun with Cards. And this time I'm going to be spotlighting a combo of two new vampires in the game right now. Anhelo the Painter, which is an exclusive that right now you can only get from Battle from the Ages. I can never remember if it's of the Ages or from the Ages. But anyways, it's that one where you have to pay 100 crystals. But you should play that because you get a ton of stuff for it back. Don't be discouraged by that high crystal cost. It is well worth your time until you get all of the exclusives you want. But even then, it's by far the best payout in jewels. So it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. And I have a whole guide on how to do that. But anyways, this episode is about Anhelo the Painter and Evelyn the Covetous. And the way these work is when you cast a spell card, you may destroy target creature you control with power 2 or greater. If you do, create a copy of that card in your hand, and that copy gains full mana. Evelyn the Covetous, when this creature or another vampire creature enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of each player's library, then create a copy of the last card in each player's exile into your hand. Those copies gain X mana. X is the number of vampire cards you control, including their reinforcements. So, how does this work? Anhelo the Painter. Basically, every time you cast a spell, you're going to be putting your creature you destroy back into your hand with full mana, so you cast it again. So, that's a nice enter the board effect. And Evelyn's enter the board effect is pretty interesting, especially when you start to reinforce your vampire Anhelo. So what you do is take a card like Double Major, which reinforces target creature you control. So you're going to be reinforcing Anhelo as much as you can. So this is a Ral Deck. So of course Wizard class is going to go in there. And there's a lot of card draw. Cut Your Losses is an awesome new card that I hope you have. But also, Rob the Archives is a brand new card that I just picked up. It's a really good draw card for red, a draw spell for red. Rite of Flame is a perma standard card that gives you 6 mana. And then if you've cast it enough times, you ignite 3 gems and the card gains 8 mana. So once you start casting that card a bunch, you're going to get a lot of mana. Broker's Charm I just picked up as well. This one I actually paid 75 crystals for, but it was actually worth it for me because it does so many things for you. I think right now this is the best charm. Yeah, I don't have the black charm yet, Maestro's Charm, but that's also in the running. But this card, draw 2 cards, and those cards gain 6 mana. So this will be really good for when Mentor's Guidance rotates out of standard. So let's go ahead and give this one a shot and see how it goes. All right. A Johnny is always somebody that is formidable, an opponent, but also it's good to see if your decks are viable because every fight within a Johnny can go one of 2 ways. You either have to stop him from creating his tokens, or you just have to be faster than him. So either neutralize him or overrun him. There's no 2 ways about it. Well, I guess that is 2 ways, but okay. Well, shoot. That wasn't something I wanted to have happen. Let's see. Can I get another Sleep with the Fishes out soon? We don't want him dealing a lot of damage to us. Okay, we don't have a creature. Well, we actually do. Power of 2 or greater. But I don't need it. Copy of that card is not going to make a copy of Sleep with the Fishes. Though that would have been awesome. Destroy target control. No, I don't need to do that. So yeah, every time you cast a spell, that prompt is going to come up. Okay, here's another Sleep with the Fishes. That's what we wanted. Let's go ahead and grab another. Okay, Wizard class is going to help us, but priority number one is to get this dude out of here. Okay, great. And Evelyn the Covetous. All right, let's get our Wizard class down. Cut your losses. Not now. I can do this. But then our hand once again. Okay, now here's where the fun begins. So I have a reinforced Anhelo. And we're going to get another Evelyn. Just don't destroy yourself on accident. Rob the archives. Okay, that was casualty. Let's not destroy ourselves in that way either. Cast a spell card. No. I guess I could destroy my citizen, but I don't need to. Don't need reduce to memory, nor sleep with the fishes. So instead, I'll prioritize temporal mastery. And sack Evelyn again. And let's see what we got. Another Rob the Archives. Don't need Emiria. It's really only going to help him more than us. That's the only thing about this combo is sometimes you steal and cast things that won't necessarily give you an advantage, but it's always kind of fun to see what you end up stealing. So here we go. Cast it again. So you can just keep creating copies of copies. Grab another Anhelo and a double major. So that's also nice. I'll get rid of that. And we already have a Flex of Genius ready to go. Let's see. Any decent match. That's okay, I guess. So we just get reinforcements going. Continue our loop here. And yeah, let's just... Okay. Let's see if we can get Evelyn back on the board. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we end up with here. All right. We can fishify him. I might as well have a Mox Pearl on our board. Why not? Let's see. I don't want to destroy my Flex thing, but I don't see any better match. Oh well, the Flex isn't that important to us, actually. It just is speeding up our win. The only problem with this combo is just that we're not doing a lot of damage with Anhelo on his own. So Raw's his Flex of Genius token is really good for just getting more damage on the board. Okay, I think he threw a Cleric class on the board, which kind of sucks because it makes things a little more difficult for us to cast spells. But let's see what we got here. Cast a spell card. And so since, let's go ahead and do that. Since Anhelo is reinforced that high at this point, we can get a pretty decent amount of cards out on the board because of the amount of reinforcements he has. So that works for us. Then our wizard class, making things happen here. Oh, I should have replaced my fish. Oh well. So you can really get a good loop going. I don't need Journey to Oblivion. Stole a Teferi Hero Dominaria, which is cool. Reduce the memory, don't need. Okay. Wizard class. Alright. Let's just get our Flexive Genius back if we can. It's nice with Broker's Charm. I'm just getting rid of all of his enchantment supports, which is great because that will help us get those cleric classes off the board. Also, you got to make sure there's at least one slot in your hand for Evelyn to come back to, or else you're going to end up losing your Evelyn. Okay, double major. Okay. We got all sorts of his cards on the board, which is kind of fun. Get our Flexive Genius back. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, you get the idea, right? Let's just keep this going. All right, let's do this one last time. Oh shit, what did I do to myself? Oh well, I'll just do this one last time. What was that? Let's see. That is one thing you gotta worry about, is you might board wipe yourself like that. Let's see, what was that? It was an undo inversion. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. So there is our Ral deck. And I have 3 more to show you, so let's move on to those. All right. For this battle, we got Brokhan. And instead of going so card draw heavy, we're going to stack the deck with lots of reinforcements. So we got double major, of course. Exponential growth will do 2 reinforcements, but echoing equation, if you time it right, will reinforce your vampire, your Anhelo a lot. So we also got Meaning of the 5 and Velomachus to grab our most wanted spells at the end of our turn. So let's see how this one goes. Okay. Got meeting of the 5. Let's get that on the board. Pretty close to casting it already. Okay, we also got a Velomachus. Very good. Okay. So we got Evelyn down and Anhelo. Let's see. Cut your losses. And field trip. Let's go ahead and do it that order. Get our Evelyn going. What did we get? Another Velomachus. Okay. That'll help. Dragon versus dragon. All right, let's see what we got. Got wizard class and Anissa's revelation. Let's go ahead and keep that going. Echoing equation. Not too worried yet. Get another Anhelo on the board. Okay. Maybe an exponential growth. Oh man. Dragon turtle. Like that. I guess I can get rid of some of these. Well, at least I got rid of the dragon turtle. That's nice. This little death touch is actually pretty handy sometimes. So we got a wizard class on the board. Then we could get, hopefully, an echoing equation and another wizard class on the board. Oh, I stole a Tiamat. That's kind of nice. Oops, let's not kill my own. Echoing equation. So the nice thing about having an echoing equation down is that I can continue to reinforce Anhelo when Evelyn hits the board again. It's nice to have that already going. Okay. Great. The nice thing about this deck in particular is that with Velomachus on it, you can do a little bit faster damage to win games. So yeah, that's another way of doing it. I didn't really get to do a lot of exponential growths in this one. That's just how it worked out. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's move on to our next battle. All right, and our next deck is Nicol Bolas Dragon God, and not a ton different from our Brokhan deck. I threw in our Mock Sapphire to get a lot of our blue cards out faster. But yeah, the main difference I would say is Graveyard Shift. I was really looking for something that would be unique to use in a black deck, And I settled on Graveyard Shift. I kind of like it. If this card is in your hand, if there are 5 or more different cards in your graveyard, this card gains flash. Pick one of the first 4 creature cards from your graveyard and move that card to play under your control. So, what that means is that when you sack Evelyn with Anhelo, that original stays in the graveyard. You're only creating a copy of Evelyn when you bring her back. So with Graveyard Shift, you can bring back the original Evelyn into your control. So let's go ahead and see how that goes. All right. Let's get that meeting of the 5 down just so that Anhelo comes out. Having some Evelyns in our hand is not a bad thing. Okay. Evelyn down. Double Major. We got a Mortality Spear. Also ready for us for later. Okay, we can double major. I'm actually going to wait. Let's do it this time. Get a little bit more mana per card this time. So we got Temporal Mastery and Mock Sapphire. It's a nice thing to take. Temporal Mastery is a pretty good card. I had it in my Ral deck, if you remember. Okay. Let's see what else we got. No. Cool. Got a Graveyard Shift. So let's see if we take our Evelyn out of the graveyard. Yep. See, there she is. Not now. Okay. Let's see if we can Mortality Spear that. Gnawbone out of existence. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that'll get our Evelyn on the board. However, I think we're better off getting that match. Cut your losses. All right. Into a Graveyard Shift, which I'm not totally sure I will be able to bring her back. Okay. Well, we got another Evelyn on the board or in our graveyard, which is cool. Echo Equation I want. Double Major, Echoing Equation. Actually, let's get that Graveyard Shift also. Let's see. Prefer not to make my Sapphire lose shields, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Get another Evelyn out on the board. Not yet. Echo Equation. Now we do it. So we just keep reinforcing our Anhelo and just see how much spells we can grab and just make fun things happen. As long as we keep getting echoing equations, it gets pretty nuts. Not now. Not now. This echoing equation is just going nuts. Huh. Got a gnawbone. You want to keep it? Nah, we don't need it. Wow, so many Evelyns in the graveyard now. Pretty fun. Don't need you. Got another Velomachus. Did I cast a spell? I don't even remember. Huh. Just exiled his little token. What even happened there? Oh, okay, Kamior. Wow, I stole a Kamior. So I'm basically just anytime I put an Evelyn on the battlefield, I'm just getting full mana because there is no card that costs more than 60 mana. Wow. Okay. I can't remember the last time I was able to reinforce Anhelo that much. But that's pretty rad. I don't need a Tiamat. It's crazy. I have all these amazing dragons. I'm like, meh, don't need you. Anyhow. Let's just do a double major. Why not? Well, that was cool. That one I think was kind of a lucky break because I wasn't expecting to pull that many echoing equations, but that can get pretty nutty. So, yeah, every so often we get a deck that does that. We get a battle where we get to do that. So, that's really fun. So, you can see the power of this combo sometimes. It's not always going to be that way. It's a little bit more like the Brokhan battle we just had. That's how it tends to usually go. But hey, never know. You just roll that dice and see what happens. All right. And now for the final part of our showcase, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to try and figure this deck out in real time, and I'm going all in with the reinforcement here. I'm going with exponential growth, echoing equation, double major, and this brand new card, undercover operative. Reinforce target creature you control, and it gains shield counter 1. And got wizard class, cut your losses, broker's charm for that card draw. And if I get that 6 or more green gem thing happening, I can do some damage. And so also, I don't know if you remember this card, but Ancient Lumber Knot. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each creature you control with toughness greater than its power gets plus X until end of turn, and X is equal to the difference between that creature's toughness and power. So, Evelyn the Covetous and Anhelo the Painter both have that condition. So, say we reinforce this guy enough times, when he attacks, he'll be doing 3/3. And you reinforce him, he's going to do 6/6. And reinforce him, I don't know, 10 times, he's going to be doing 30/30. Something like that. Hope that math is okay. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. This could either go really well or really poorly. Okay, we got Evelyn. Let's get the wizard class down. Yeah, let's save that for when we get Anhelo down. But a Mox Ruby is not a bad thing. Cut your losses. Draw a couple cards. Get our wizard class filled up. Or get our wizard class to fill up our spells here. So let's see. Get a broker's charm down. I don't know if I even have really any red cards for the Mox Ruby to take advantage of, but it's all good. Nothing yet. Let's just do this so that I have a little bit of room in my hand. Okay, we got Anhelo down. We get a lumber knot. That would be awesome. Okay, we get Anhelo. Throw a double major on him. Get this going here. Doing equation. Exponential growth. So yeah, that's what I wanted to have happen. But I guess I could have waited one more turn to actually cast those cards, but that's okay. Ooh, Fiery Emancipation. Draw 2 more cards for our wizard class to do some stuff here. Yeah. Let's get that Fire Emancipation on the board. And I believe I may be able to win this match on this turn, but we'll see. Maybe not. No, I don't think the math is going to work out. But pretty good. Not bad. Okay, undercover operative. Don't want that. Let's draw 2 cards. Undercover operative. Let's see what she grabs. That would have been cool to get another one of those, but that's all right. Thank you for the Fiery Emancipation. It helped me win this battle, but yeah, cool. I had trouble with the first deck I faced, but it was in a Johnny that got a giant angel stack out on the 3rd turn, so it wasn't a great representation of what this deck could do, but yeah, that's fun. That would have been really cool to see that ancient lumber knot in that other deck I showed you before, but you know, that's just how it goes. But yeah, I might play around with ancient lumber knot a little bit more with this whole Evelyn combo. But yeah, a lot of fun things that you can do with Anhelo, and that's just one combo. I know there's a lot of people in Discord trying out all sorts of things with them because it's got a lot of really interesting things you could do. There's a lot of like enter the battlefield effects to take advantage of, but that was just the one that stood out to me as a fun one. And yeah, all right. Actually, before I go, there's something I wanted to try and do if you guys are interested. If you are on Discord and see me on there, hit me up, and I want to do sort of a deck clinic thing. Send me a deck that you want to see if I can help figure out for you. One of my favorite things to do in this game, especially on Discord, is help people figure out their decks. If they got like the bare bones of a deck, or there's something that's happening that's just not working, I'd love to do a little feature on this channel to help people who are struggling with their deck building. So yeah, let me know if you think this is a good idea, and send me a message on Discord, or just tag me in one of the deck building channel. So yeah, until next time, I hope you guys are still having tons of fun with Streets of New Capenna. I feel like there's so many good cards. I only have about half of them, and it's just been such a rich experience to just really dive into all the fun combos that you can um, create with this set. So yeah, happy gem matching or something. All right.